So, how many of you here play video games? Whether it's on like a console, computer, phone, anything? Okay, quite a few of you. So, why did I choose to do my SCICAN on video games of all things? Well, when we started this project, I had no idea what topic I was going to choose. Many of you probably have the same problem as me. Well, I turned to my friends for some help, but that didn't work out. They said one thing though. They all said not to do video games for my topic. And what do I choose? Video games. Now, maybe I'm just dumb and don't listen to advice, but I chose to do my SCICAN on video games because Miss Laree had told us that we should choose a topic that we're very passionate about. And I'm very interested and passionate in video games, which is probably why I waste so much time on them. Well, now I had my general topic of video games, but I needed like a specific idea of what to do it on. Well, throughout my life and still to this day, my parents have always shamed on playing video games. They think that it's just a waste of time, like no good comes out of it. So I did my project on going in-depth into the impacts that playing video games has on us. So I conducted an experiment where I tested people on their memory and reaction times. I then followed through with a questionnaire about how the person rates their academic ability and how much they procrastinate. After testing a grand total of 20 whole people, I had my results, and they were kind of surprising. First of all, for the reaction time test, people who played video games had much faster reaction times, which is kind of obvious since many games require fast reflexes. And for the memory part, I split the test up into 3 parts: number memory, visual memory, and verbal memory. For number memory, gamers tend to have higher scores than non-gamers in the number memory test, but there was no improvement in verbal memory. And finally, in visual memory, there were much higher results for gamers. And one person stood out so much in particular that it blotched my graph so much that I had to use a logarithmic scale, which I thought was useless. And now, nothing in this world is perfect, and this includes video games. Sadly, there are downsides to this entertainment option. Procrastination is the biggest problem with video games. Many people, including myself, procrastinate very often. Instead of working on English essays or SCICAN presentations, we would much rather be playing games since it's just much more enjoyable. We procrastinate unconsciously as our minds just want to play one more match or beat one more level instead of write one more paragraph for that essay due in 2 hours. So I want you all to understand that video games are not just a bad thing that are a waste of time, but there are benefits to them, and it's good and bad in 2 ways.